Hello everyone. This is week 3, video 2. Today we're going to start in our hand and knee position. We're going to do some back arching in the cobra pose. So hand and knee, cow-cat is a nice warm-up for the back, easy on the spine. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips, neutral back. Cow, tailbone lifts, belly drops. Outward focus. Cat, scooping up in the belly, tailbone drops, rounding the back to the top of the head. Cow, leading with the tailbone, lifting, arch in the spine. Cat, contraction to the top of the head. Now making it nice and smooth, cow pose into the cat. Pulling back for stretch. Next we're going to put our hips either on the floor, or if you'd like, you're a little tight in your back, you can put your hips on a slight lift like a towel. Forehead touch. We're in the prone position, stretching the legs, sliding the elbows under the shoulders, Sphinx. The Sphinx can be a nice alternative to Cobra. And releasing. Cobra. Hands into the shoulders, alongside of the rib cage, or out in front a little bit, your choice. Forehead touch. Elbows stay in to use the triceps. And then stretch the legs back, contract your glutes. Come up. A low cobra or higher. Look up. And then slowly release, filling your ribs, your chin, your nose, and your forehead. Once again, stretch the legs, contract the glutes. Coming up, leading with the head. Looking up. And then slowly releasing, feeling the ribs, the chin, the nose, and the forehead. From here, let's push back and rest in the child's pose, back resting pose. You can use your block under the head or head down, arms forward or back. Next, we're going to take a sitting sequence. Sitting sequence, Dandasana, to twist, forward fold, and then we'll take the boat, ending with the bridge and some stretches. Dandasana, sitting tall. It's an L position of the body. The arms are out. We lift the chest as we bring the elbows in. Keeping the posture. Take 3 full rounds of the breath. Then staying in that tall seated position, take your hand to hold the 2 ends of the strap, and then this arm will help you in your rotation, keeping the chin parallel to the floor. Then coming through center, holding your strap, inhale, exhale on your rotation, Coming back to center. Feet can be close together or hip width apart. Slight knee bend is your soft knees. For those of you who are not so flexible, you can also use your block in the center to rest on. If you're doing this easy, restful posture, you'll probably get a little bit ease on your back, a little more easy feeling in your back than if you had lockout knees and that you were bringing yourself holding the sides of the feet. But this is your option on this forward bend. Next, let's go into the boat pose. The boat pose is a balance on the tailbone. We're sitting on sitting bones in Dandasana, but when we go to the boat, we tip back to tailbone. So in learning the boat, we want to try to use your abdominals here and use that 90-degree angle. It's helpful to take one leg up at a time. Then find your balance. See if you can hold for 3 rounds of the breath. And then rest. Next, let's try it with the balance. So we take our position. This is modified leg position in boat, B-O-A-T. Arms for balance. See if you can hold for your 3 breaths. And rest. In learning the full boat with straight legs, sometimes it's helpful to use your strap. The feet are flexed. The feet are at about head level. The back is straight. We have a V here, and then the balance. Boat pose. Next, let's release onto our back for bridge. In bridge, we bring our feet right under the knees. The feet are hip width apart, not closer. Hip width apart. And the head, I'm on a little elevation in this little rug I have, so that my shoulders are very slightly higher than the head. What's important in bridge is that the head is not higher than the shoulders for the safety of the neck. We're going to use an L arm position to call upon the triceps in bridge. Begin with an in-breath and then exhaling into your lower back. Contract your glutes. So we're not going to turn our head anymore once we go into bridge. The hips are lifted. And then when we're finished with our bridge, we're going to relax in the middle upper back, down into the lower back until the buttocks is released. And today we're going to do a single knee tuck, bringing one knee in tight, extending the second leg. Low back release, and then change to the second knee tuck. For low back grounding, take both knees up and take a gentle rock just from hip to hip, massaging the lower back. Next, let's roll to the side and just come up to see what's next. We have a rest pose, back lying relaxation, level 1, Shavasana 1. Savasana, Shavasana. The arms are palms up, 6 inches hand position from the hips. The feet are 12 to 18 inches apart. The legs roll out to the side. You can use any props you need to for relaxation. A towel under the neck, a blanket over the body. You can use bricks under your knees or blocks under your knees. Anything to be restful. So as you're practicing in your meditation, you're going to start with a full body scan, a mindfulness of what's going on with you, and then a focus on the breath, the 3-part breath. As you're resting, the body is feeling heavy. Shavasana means corpse because at first I thought, oh dear, what an image. But you're thinking of the stillness, the total stillness that you're trying to get the body to do when you're resting. Still, the mind is still, the breath is getting slower. As you're practicing your Shavasana, you'll get better at it. You'll find ways of making it more comfortable for you. Practicing the breath with slight pauses after each inhale and exhale. Everyone have a beautiful day. Namaste, and do your yoga practice.